What's up guys, and welcome back to the video. And today we are playing Need for Speed Heat. I want to get some few things off my chest. Number one, I know there's a new Need for Speed game. I haven't got it. One day I'll probably have it, but not yet. Number two, we're in the Golf GTI. I want to go for something a bit basic and a bit simpler. From the simpler ages. And number two, and guys, let me just fix up the camera. Well, I'm using the GTI because it's probably the best sports car money could buy. You have stuff like the AMG, Mercedes, and the Audi. I was thinking, but they're expensive. And you got stuff like the Ford Focus ST, the normal Golf GTI, and the Golf R. They're alright, but this is probably one of the coolest ones, because what they did was took a standard Golf GTI, got rid of the back seats because GTI Club Sport was a sportier version of a normal Golf, and it was very powerful. It had a 232 horsepower inline-4 with a manual speed gearbox. What I wanted to do today though was remake a legend, the Volkswagen Golf R. So we got the M94 with 261 horsepower, so guys, I got it wrong. We got, well, I'll tell you, listen to the sound of all the engine. We got a Wankel engine in a 276 horsepower inline 1.3 litre. That's it from Mazda. A V8 from a BMW M5 M3 with 345 horsepower. We got another 4 litre V8 from the newer M5, I mean M3 for the last one. V6 from a GTR. Flat 6 from a Porsche V6, and the engine we're going to go for, because a V8, that doesn't just sound awesome, it's quite an idea, because the old Golf R32 did have a big old engine. We're going to stick a 3.8 litre V8. Amazingly, you can fit that in a hatchback of this age. Let's see, what other things we can add. Well, I'm going to hold fire on like these parts. If you'd like me, guys, to make an update video and I've got a bit more cash and max out all these cars, I will do that. But for now, you're going to have to bear in mind what I'm working with. Clutch, we're gonna just add a little performance, and we're just gonna leave everything else stock. Next up, guys, we're gonna do some body mods. So, from bumpers, you got the Volkswagen groups bumper, you got Speed Hunters and the something bumper. I can't really pronounce that name. It's called the Outlaw Mustang bumper, something like that. So out of them two, which one do I like more? This one looks like it's been ripped off the Mark IV, Mark 8. This one sort of looks more Golf-like, with a bit of carbon. We're gonna put a splitter on it. Should we put a splitter? It didn't came with one, but we can't do much, it comes with a splitter, so let's just add a little more of a sportier look. Not too insane. And canards, we're not going to bother with that. Silly stuff. Next up, we got some headlights. We got all the speed hunted ones, what you get with every car in the game. Let's go for these tinted lights. And let's go for what hoods? Hood options, you got the Volkswagen one, Speed Hunters, and the Archimus. We're going to put the Speed Hunted one, just a little tad spicier. We've got the Archeon front bumper, and we got the Pandem wide body kit Golf. Right, to make it a Golf R, we want it a bit more simpler for the R32. So let's add this one so it looks like it's got some airflow coming to the wheels. Next up we got the wing mirrors, where we got these and them. I'm going to stick with standards because they just look nasty. Right, we're coming back to the split side skirt. We've got the Volkswagens, the Archeon 1, Archeon 2, where it's got a bit of carbon. Got that one, all this big old carbon. Let's go for this. Looks more Golf-like. Wheels we're gonna not bother because there's no standard looking Volkswagen wheels. We've got one air vent to the wheels, or we can make it wide body. Let's put this one. At the wheel, we got the tinted lights, or even more tinted. Let's go for that. Rear bumper, we got number 1, where it actually adds another air vent to the wheels, so we could really cool down the rear brakes if we come to a head-on collision. Or we got the Speed Hunters, where it looks like you can take all the other car manufacturers when they add these fake little pointless little air vents and it leads nowhere. Because it doesn't look like we've got a mid-engine Volkswagen. We might install a big old V8, but now it needs fake vents. So let's look at the standard one. At the rear we got stuff like this. We got the hand-wadded Pandem kit, the Archeon one, what looks a bit sensible. And then you got all these other companies, the Carbon and Speed Hunters. Let's go for this one because it looks like it came from a Golf. So we got the exhaust pipes. I forgot how cool the engine sounds in this game. So we've got Speed Hunters 1. We've got the second one. We've got these quad tailpipes. More quaddy. More. And we've got to be realistic, the Golf R of the generations of the new and the Mark 8 all have these quad tailpipes. I think the Golf R only had single pipe. The R32 had some single ones. So let's just go for like something that does look a bit more better than standard. And everything else alright. Yeah, we can add some nice sportiness and full rear bumper. What rear spoilers we got? We got the Artemis with the high up rear wing. We've got this one from Speed Hunters, the Pandem kit, the big old spoiler. This spoiler that looks a bit too much on the Golf. And we got another one that's a bit similar, but with a different spoiler. I think I'm going to go for this one because on the Volkswagen side, they do tend to add big wings on a small little hatchback. And windows, let's just tint them out. So for now, it looks pretty much a good looking Golf. Next up, we're going to move on to paint jobs, and we're going to just try to get close enough to a Golf R paint job. And that looks pretty good. So yeah, let's save that. Let's add that to the paint jobs. Effects, I doubt we need any of these. We don't even need some funny horns. Yeah, we don't need any horns. We want to keep the standard one. And it sounds like a Golf. Remember, it's meant to be like a sleeper car. You don't expect anything. It's got these little mods that make it look a bit different to a standard Golf. GTI Club Sport, but this is meant to be looking like the modern R32. Stance the car out. Not much blowing. Let's just go slight camber. Save the changes. Exhaust sound, so let's go for might we want the vroom. Let's see. Well, that bit aggressive. Let's get the wall in. And let's get a bit of a tape. Let's save that. That's done. I don't know. Effects. Let's just add some air suspension as one of the effects. And apart from that, we have done. So let's go around and give the Golf GTI Club Sport or the Golf R32 remake a little go. And let's give it a thorough test. So yes, what I said in the beginning of the video, this is probably the best hatchback ever made. Because truthfully, the Golf GTI was the first ever hatchback. It was the first hatchback. It was always the goodest hatchback, and we always wanted one. When I was younger, I loved the Volkswagen Golf. I didn't know what a Lamborghini was. I didn't even know what a BMW M3 was. All I knew was Volkswagen Golf was a brilliant car. The Mark IV might have ruined the Golf at the time for the GTI, but then Volkswagen released something called the R32. I believe that should have saved the name of the GTI, because when the Mark V came out, the GTI was fixed. It was impressive, so let's do a couple of little races with this Golf, and let's see, is this truthfully what I call the R32? Or does it just look like a plain old Golf? Well, we've got some BMWs, a Mazda, some Ford Focuses, AMGs. So yeah, let's see what we could do. So it's very good in the handling of things, because in a front-wheel drive it's meant to put smiles on your face, so you can have more fun than what you're going to do in a all-wheel drive machine. It's a bit more lively than some of its key competitive rivals like the Mercedes and the Ford Focus. They're meant to be like the serious ones. But this is such a good car. It drives very well, and I didn't see the... oh. Maybe my driving skills are a bit rusty on this game. I am trying to get back to swing things. The thing is, the Golf GTI is a fantastic hatchback. It's a very good car. Many people has driven the Golf. I might say it's not the best hatchback, and it's probably not the most fun. But it certainly puts a smile on your face. You get a big grin, you laugh up, and you remember that Volkswagen is the key competitor. It's maybe the best company you got. Because the Audi RS3, believe it or not, is based under the Volkswagen Golf, and always will be a very good Golf. But what does this go for the R32 remake? Well, it's very good. It's very good at handling. It's very quick. And believe it or not, even on my crap driving skills, it is a very quick car. I think we managed to beat some of the key competitors. Managed to beat but how does it drive on the road? It drives, if you want to drive this car roundabout of a little town, wow. Well, I could say it's quick, serious quick. Let's see what speeds we can hit with this vehicle. So yeah. So would I recommend of buying the GTI Club Sport? Well, yes, because it's not very bad. I think it's about 35 grand to buy the Volkswagen Golf. I've allowed a little bit more, and it's brilliant. Now let's see how well it is against a bit of a pop chase. So let's do a quick hot chase and then end the video. Right, let's go. Right. Little corners it can get through. It's a very sporty car. My little crash work. We're trying to get around. and £4 Vic, so if I do go off the edge. Let's take the little value. See if it's got enough, like maybe some ancestor blood.
4222, what's your prediction of travel now? Now heading eastbound through Granada wetlands.
Right, need to get away. Let's repair this.
Just ran the subject control. Now heading southbound, approaching Granada wetlands. QSL, now southbound through Granada wetlands.
Oh. Probably wouldn't get away like the good old Lamborghini. But it's sitting giving these cops run for their money.
Vehicle in 17 with traffic. We need backup. QRU, no units available to respond.
We're in 161.
20, I come behind. Now heading westbound, approaching Cape Castile. 40. We've located the subject in pursuit. Be advised, 42.
We nearly lost them.
Subject.
Oh, come on, let's get away. This is the longest cop chase I ever had.
Just crashing into other cars. We went in with the shot of the subject.
Okay.
Don't let him spread.
No.
4222, do you have an update? Failed to apprehend them, Control. We're still in a chase.
Heat level 2. It's Volkswagen. I want to get away.
QRX, quest for continuous. On route to proceed. We got him. We got him.
No, now we got full.
4222, what's the status? They managed to slip away, still safe.
Guys, this might be the longest cop chase ever in Seoul. Just wanted to see how well it got away from the cops.
Both subjects trying to disable our vehicles. QSL, all units, the suspect is trying to take out our patrol unit. Gonna try to slow them down,
Great.
I just did
I want to see the 2-litre 4-cylinder engine. And obviously they didn't modify it to have the actual V8.
Just came in with a solid impact. NFS 21, drop behind.
Oh. So possibly you could escape the cops if you didn't get as many as I did. But truthfully guys, this is a fabulous little car. And it is probably one of the best cars in the hatchback range in this game. So guys, I will wrap up this video, but before I do, I want to do a couple of things. Number one is, what car would you like to see in tomorrow's video? you would have the choices of, and I get back to the garage. You would have the choices of the brilliant and fantastic off-roading capabilities of the Land Rover Defender, the sportiness and probably the best looking saloons you could buy today, the Alfa Romeo Giulia, or a Audi R8 Performance. Leave down in the comments below which one of them three you would love to pick. If you like these sort of videos, subscribe to the channel. There's some other videos if you want to watch them. And until next time, goodbye.